Brother Teacher here. One of my followers, subscribers, asked me a question based on the video that I just did a couple of days ago about how to clean your arteries, your clogged arteries, that is. He asked me, how do you know that your arteries are clogged? That's a fair question, and it has a very, very, believe it or not, simple answer. Believe it or not, most ailments, most maladies, most illnesses and sickness are the result of our own doing. Note that I said most. I did not say all, but most. And unfortunately, the vast majority of the things that occur to us from a medical ailment standpoint, if you will, is caused by us. The environment, the water we drink, and the food that we consume or eat. The cleaning supplies that we use for our washing of our clothes, the soaps that we use to wash our bodies, the cleaning supplies that we use for our homes, to do our floors and our walls and our dishes and so forth. They all contain chemicals that are harsh to the human body. They do. So, this is the precursor to illness down the road. And not just one particular illness, but a manifold amount of illness. So, our diet is key. Most of the things that happen to us internally that affect our physiology is generally our diet, what we eat and what we drink. So, as it relates to the arteries in the body, there are large arteries, there are veins, and there are capillaries, which are very, very small blood vessels. And the purpose of these arteries are to supply blood to the body's organs and tissues. Way down on a cellular level, we need oxygen and nutrition by way of our blood. What happens is that our arteries become affected when we have an improper diet. Every creature on this planet has a diet that is specific to it. A kangaroo has a diet that is not that of a wolf. A polar bear has a diet that is not that of a gorilla. A camel has a diet that is not that of a penguin. Every animal, depending on where it comes from geographically and historically on the planet, it has its own environmental diet, where it came from and where it evolved into. Human beings are no different. People in Africa who have lived there generationally for thousands of years, people in Asia have a diet different from Africans. People in Central America have a diet that's different from people in Asia. People in America have a diet that's different than those people in Germany and in France and in Yugoslavia and in Nepal. Wherever you are on planet Earth, because of evolution, you grew up with a specific diet to the region in which you were born and raised. We don't eat the same things all over the planet. There are some things that are similar. There are different fruits and vegetables in the Middle East than it is in Florida, in California, in various places in America. There are fruits and vegetables that we have never seen and or heard of in America that grow in other remote parts of the world. It doesn't mean that these fruits and vegetables are friendly to us or will not cause a reaction that is not necessarily positive. Sometimes they're good for us. They contain some very potential uh, valuable and vital nutrients. We may not be exposed to certain things in other countries that we need for our existence here because of our junk food diet. I know it seems as though I've said a lot in just this couple of minutes, but I'm trying to get you to think. The question again is, how do you know that your arteries are clogged? We know that our arteries are clogged on some level just simply based on the American diet, the junk food diet, the diet that consists of hamburgers, hot dogs, brats, french fries, deep fried chicken, pizza, chocolate cake, ice cream, cookies, candy bars, all of these different things that we eat that were made in a laboratory, many of them, a lot of the chemicals that are contained therein affect our bodies as well. Anytime you put something in biology, which we are, that your body does not recognize, you create inflammation. Inflammation is throughout the body, whether you can feel it or see it or believe that you are experiencing it right now or not. It doesn't mean that it's not happening within. When you have inflammation in your body begins to mount a war, a defense against it, in other words. We find out that we have inflammation because of things that are not normal to us. Our skin begins to break out. We have pimples or acne. We have cysts, and we have fibroids. We have all types of things that happen to us because our body is responding to something that we have done to it that's not normal, that's not natural. Now, while we have this inflammation in our body, it's not affecting just one aspect of our body, it's affecting all of our bodies because our body is a whole consisting of many members. When you drink water, does water just go to your stomach and your legs? No, it does not. It goes throughout your whole body. When you eat an orange, or the vital nutrients in the orange, the vitamin C, for example, does it just go to your head? No, it does not. It goes throughout your body. No matter what you eat, your body uses it completely throughout, not in one specific part. So just because you have a blocked artery, let's say in your heart area, do you not think that other arteries are blocked as well in other parts of your body? Let's say your legs, for example. Let's say in your neck. Let's say in your head. Inflammation is not going to discriminate. It's not just going to say, well, I'm going to just go right here because he has a poor diet. No, it's throughout. Some areas are more intense. Some areas are more worse than others. The buildup is more accumulated in other areas than some. And it varies from person to person. I hope you got that simple illustration and that point that I was trying to convey to you. So, again, the question, how do you know that your arteries are clogged? Our arteries are clogged because we have a poor diet. We don't even have to see that they're clogged. They are clogged. When we are missing in our diet the necessary micro and even macronutrients that our body needs, we're going to have inflammation. We're going to have inflammation in our arteries. And once the walls of our arteries begin to break down from the inflammation, our body is going to mount a defense by sending plaque there. Some call it cholesterol. and it's going to build up in the artery walls to patch up that break, if you will, in the arterial walls. This happens automatically. No one is exempt from this. You need certain nutrients in your body, and vitamin C is one that helps to fight against free radicals in your body, to help prevent cancer. It has a plethora of benefits. Vitamin C must be consumed every single day because your body does not store it. Okay? When you don't have enough vitamin C in your body, your artery walls will break down. And guess what's going to happen? Your brain's going to say, there's a breach. Send some cholesterol to patch it up. Just like a carpenter or a mason is patching a hole. It's going to patch it up. And over a period of time, with your poor diet, it's going to continue to break that wall down, and your body's going to continue to mount the same defense and send more cholesterol and or plaque to patch that hole. And guess what? The artery that was once here is going to shrink and shrink and shrink, and guess what? You're going to have high blood pressure, hypertension. And then you're going to create a situation that could potentially end up having you cause or have a heart attack or a stroke, because the blood cannot get through that arterial wall anymore, that vessel. That's what happens. And it all is the result of our poor diet. So I hope you have the answer now, how you know that you have clogged arteries. Sometimes it's silent, the building of that plaque. You may not know it for a year. You may not know it for 10 years, 5 years, 20 years. It's an accumulation. Every time we go back and forth with good diet, bad diet, good diet, bad diet, we don't know. As I said before, it varies from person to person. We just don't know, because it is a silent enemy that's working inside of our bodies. I've said this before about cause and effect. Everything that you do to your body that's good, it's going to reap the benefits of it. Okay? That's a no-brainer. And everything that you do that is bad for your body, that means drinking alcohol, that means smoking tobacco products, chewing tobacco, that means taking drugs, over-the-counter drugs, pharmaceutical drugs that damage your liver and your kidneys and so forth. Your body's going to respond in a negative way. It's going to break down because it was not designed to process those chemicals. It's really that simple. That's how you know that your arteries are clogged. To what degree your arteries are clogged, that is dependent upon how bad your diet is, how consistent your diet is, and some genetic factors as well. So, what I've just told you in this video is that you need to take charge of your life, your physiology, this thing here. You need to take charge of it. And it's not too late. Start right now. Take charge of your body. It's yours. It belongs to you. It is your temple. It houses you, the individual. You're supposed to have this body for the rest of your natural life. That's it. So don't help your body by destroying it. In other words, don't speed up your death. That's what I mean by help yourself, by destroying your body. Don't speed up your death by not taking care of your body. If you want to be around here as long as you possibly can for your family, for your children, your grandchildren, or just simply for your friends, then you need to start right now after you've heard me say this. I'm saying this because I care about you. As I've gotten older, I've grown to appreciate life even more, day by day. No more of those long-term long distance 10-year goals, what I'm going to do in 20 years. I may not have 20 years. I'm taking it a day at a time. I'm making short goals. I'm planning short goals. What I'm going to do in 6 months, what I'm going to do in a year. Where am I going to be in 2 years? You know why? Because people are leaving here today, ladies and gentlemen. They're falling off just like flies. A lot of the people I've gone to school with are just passing away. Some of my family members are just passing away. Some of my friends and associates are passing away. A lot of celebrities are just passing away. It seems like by record numbers. Do you care about yourself, your life? Don't be selfish. Don't leave your children without a mother or father. Don't leave your children alone when the decision is in your hands. It's really that simple. This is Brother Teacher. I hope that this was food for thought, and I'll see you in the next video. May Yahweh bless you and keep you. I love you. So long.